Hello friends, a very warm welcome to the Crochet Hook channel. Today we are going to learn how to crochet this beautiful Lumba Rakhi. See how beautiful it looks. I have made it with two colors and the decoration beads of my choice. Here I carried out crocheting it for a longer number of rows. You can stop anywhere and just work this border to befit your size, the size that you wish. I have added the strings of the beads here with my choice of beads. This is lower portion of the lumba. See how it looks, and it's really a big one. The diameter here from this end of the red thread till this end, it's around 6 centimeters, so it's really a big one. And I love to wear big lumbas. This is how it looks from here, and it's very easy to make. So let's get started with this Rakhi and have fun crocheting it. So here I have used Hobby India thread of colors of my choice, used a crochet hook of 2 millimeters, a ruler, a measuring tape here, few decorative beads of my choice, nextly a sewing needle, few stitch markers and a pair of scissors. So let's get started. So here to begin with, make a slip knot and chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and we are going to join this circle. So insert the hook into the first chain like this and work a slip stitch like this. This joins the magic ring here. This is the magic ring formed. Nextly, chain 1, insert the hook in the center of this magic ring and work 1 SC. We are going to work SCs all around this round. Again, work SC into the ring, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Here at the end of this round, insert the hook at the top of the first SC and work a slip stitch to join this circle. This completes the row 1, and here we have made a total of 9 SCs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. To recognize the stitch well, here chain 1, we are beginning the second round. Insert the hook into the next SC here and work 1 SC. Into the next SC, work 1 SC again. This is round 2, and now at the top of this first SC, insert this stitch marker to locate the very first stitch here like this. We have made 2 SCs, and in this round, after 2, in the third SC, we are going to work 2 SCs like this. Then work 1 SC in the next SC, 1 SC in the next SC, and in the next SC here work 2 SCs, 1 and 1 more, 2. Again in the next SC work 1 SC, in the next SC work 1 SC, and in the next and the last SC here work 2 SCs, 1 and 2. Take out the marker. Insert the hook at the top of the first SC. Remember, you don't have to insert the hook in the chain 1, but at the top of the SC here, and work a slip stitch to join this round. Chain 1, then insert the hook into the next SC, work 1 SC. This is the beginning of round 3. Put the marker well in place at the top of the first SC made here. Then in the next stitch, work 1 SC, 2. In the next stitch, work 1 SC, 3, and in the fourth SC here, insert the hook and work 2 SCs, 1 and 2. Again in the next SC, work 1 SC, in the next SC work 1 SC, 1 SC in the next SC, and then in the next SC work 2 SCs, 1 and 2. Nextly, work 1 SC in the next SC, work 1 SC in the next SC, and one more single SC in the next SC, and we have the last stitch left. Just work 2 SCs in this last SC here, 1 and 2. Take out the marker, insert the hook at the top of the very first SC of this round, here beneath the 2 strands, and work a slip stitch to join this round. Nextly, to begin the next round, chain 1, insert the hook in the next SC, work 1 SC, and please put the marker back in place at the top of this first SC made here, like this. 1, 2, third SC in the third SC below, fourth SC in the fourth SC below. In the fifth SC here, work 2 SCs, 1 and one more in the fourth SC, like this. Again, work 1 SC next to it, 1 SC next to it, one more SC in the next SC, 3, 1 SC in the next SC, 4. In the fifth SC, insert the hook, work 2 SCs, 1 and 2. Again, work 1 SC in the next SC, 1 SC in the next SC, 2, 1 SC in the next SC, 3, 1 SC in the next SC, 4. In this last SC here, work 2 SCs, 1 and 2. This finishes this round. Take out the marker, insert the hook below the 2 top strands of the first SC here, work a slip stitch to join this round. Chain 1, insert the hook into the next SC, work 1 SC here, and put the marker beneath the 2 strands of the first SC formed, like this. 1 SC made, work 1 SC in the next SC, 2, 1 SC in the next SC, 3, 1 SC in the next SC, 4, 1 SC in the next SC, 5. In this 6th SC, work 2 SCs, 1 and 2. Again, in the next SC, work 1 SC. In the next SC, work 1 SC. We are going to count till 5, 1 on 1, 1 SC at the top of 1 SC, and then in every 6th SC, we will work 2 SCs. 1 and 2. One last time. Make 6 SCs, 5 SCs independently, 1 SC onto 1 SC like this, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and in the 6th SC, work 2 SCs, 1 and one more in the same stitch, 2. Take out the marker, join this round by making a slip stitch at the top at the first SC here, like this. So this finishes our 5 rounds here. This is how it looks. To begin round 6, again the same way, chain 1, insert the hook into the next SC, work 1 SC, put the marker back in place. Now work 6 SCs independently, 1 SC at the top of every SC, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Nextly, into the 7th SC, work 2 SCs, 1 and 2. Again, we'll work 6 SCs independently, 1 onto 1. So count 1, 2, 1 SC into every stitch till you reach a number of 6, 4, 5 and 6, and in the 7th SC, work 2 SCs, 1 and 2. Again, the last time, Work 6 SCs, 1 SC into every SC, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and here is the last SC left, the 7th one. Insert the hook and work 2 SCs here. Take out the marker and join the round by working a slip stitch at the top of the first SC here. Please remember, we don't have to slip into the chain 1. This completes round 6. Nextly, to begin the round 7, chain 1, insert the hook into the next stitch below, work 1 SC, put the marker at the top of this SC made. Nextly, we'll be working 7 SCs onto 7 SCs below, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, one more, 7, and here into the 8th SC, work 2 SCs, 1 and 2, and we'll move just like this in this round. Again, work 7 SCs, 1 SC into every SC below, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and in the 8th SC work 2 SCs, 1 and 2. One more time, work 7 SCs into 7 SCs, next 7 SCs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Then into the last SC left, work 2 SCs. One and 2. Take out the marker, join this round. Just the same way, work a slip stitch at the top of this first SC made here, like this. This completes round 7. I have made it till round 12, just like this. This is the completed round 12. Now we'll begin round 13. So chain 1, insert the hook into the next SC, work 1 SC and put the marker again at the top of the first SC. And in this round 13, we'll just work 1 SC at the top of every SC below. So keep making SCs one on one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. At the end of this row, we should have a total of 38 SCs. So just keep making SCs all round this round. This is the row 13. I am making it a little bigger. You can stop anywhere at any round and work the border with the red shade that I have made the pattern, and then add the decoration. So here I'm ending this 13th round here. Work the slip stitch and this join the round here. This is how it looks. Nextly, I'm going to change the color to red. Chain 2, yarn over. This is 4th round. Insert the hook into the next stitch, work 1 HDC. Again yarn over into the next SC below, work 1 HDC. Again work 1 HDC in the next SC, and we are just going to work like this, 1 HDC into every SC below, just like this. Simple round. A total of 38 HDCs at the end of this round. I am completing this 14th round as well. I have worked just one HDC into every SC below like this. Now in this top second chain, insert the hook and work a slip stitch to join this round. This is how it looks. Nextly, to begin the 15th round, chain 3 and into the same work 4 DCs. 1, 2, 3 and 4. If chain 3 counts as a DC, we have a total of 5 DCs. Insert the hook into top third chain here, work a popcorn here like this. Chain 1, pull the loop up. Now I'm going to take the bead in, insert this hook into the bead. Now pull this loop through this bead gently like this. Now work one chain around this bead tightly and then chain 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Nextly, at the back of this popcorn, work one slip stitch like this. Chain 4 again. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yarn over. Skip 2 HDCs below. In the third HDC, work 5 DCs. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and we are going to make a popcorn out of this 5 DCs. So just as shown like this. Chain 1, pull the loop, take the bead onto the hook and now pull the stretch loop through the bead gently and work a chain tightly around this bead like this. Then chain 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and at the back of the same popcorn here, insert the hook and work one slip stitch like this. Then chain 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yarn over. Leave 2 HDCs below. Into the third HDC, work 5 DCs. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Create a popcorn out of these 5 DCs here like this. Chain 1, pull the loop, take the bead on the hook and now pull this loop gently through this bead. Work one chain tightly around this bead like this. Then chain 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. At the back of this very popcorn, insert the hook like this, work one slip stitch like this. Then chain 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yarn over. Skip 2 HDCs below. In the third HDC, work 5 DCs. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Nextly, create a popcorn out of this 5 DCs here like this. Chain 1 tightly and take this bead on the hook, pull this stretched loop through this bead like this. Work one chain tightly around this bead like this. Then chain 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. At the back of this very popcorn, insert the hook, work one slip stitch like this. Then chain 4 again. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Yarn over. Skip 2 HDCs below. In the third HDC here, work 5 DCs. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Work a popcorn out of it like this. Chain 1 tightly. And just move like this all the way round till you reach the end of this round here. I'll see you at the end. So here I have reached the end, made my last popcorn and worked this last chain 4. Now at the back of this very first popcorn, insert the hook like this behind it and work a slip stitch to join this round like this. So this finishes this border round as well. This is how this looks at this stage. Put the knot, cut the thread, secure the thread well. And then secure in all the loose ends. And you can stop at any row you wish to keep it to your size and then work this border. And that will still be awesome. So here I have taken the thread around 40 centimeters of length and doubled it. From this joined end, I'm going to thread the needle. Nextly, put the big bead into this. Don't take it to the end, just keep it in the center, the big bead. Take out the needle and towards this joined end only, create a knot very tightly towards this end like this. This is the end where this big bead will reside like this. So to secure it, we have put the knot, cut that extra thread to create this fringe kind of pattern. Now thread the needle again with these loose ends on the other side and put the beads into it of your choice to create the strings. I have taken 11 alternating beads of white and golden shades here. And this is the string that I want to create. Nextly, to put a knot closest to the top bead, wrap this yarn around your finger like this. With the help of the hook, take out this thread through this loop and work a knot as close as possible to this top bead. We want to secure it in place. You can put more knots. So I have made 4 such strings here. You can see. Nextly, we are going to tie them together. So hold the 4 or as many strings you have made together at same level like this. Wrap the yarns around your finger. Again, we are going to create a knot here. The same way, take out the threads through the loop and just work a knot. Drag it down towards the beads like this. Then I had cut this extra thread as well, so it secures these strings together. Nextly, I'm going to prepare a pom-pom, a very rough pom-pom. So just use any yarn of your choice, wrap it around your fingers till it reaches a certain thickness like this. Hold it with your hands and tie the thread very tightly in the center here like this and secure it here only with tight knots. We don't want to make a very beautiful pom-pom, just the one to work for our lumba at the base. Having secured it with the knots, cut the joined loops here on both the ends like this. And just roughly give it the shape of a circle like this. Just trim it and this will do. So here I have thread my needle with a long thread around 157 centimeters, and then I have inserted my needle through this. At the other end of this thread, I am going to secure this knot at one end of this thread like this. So just work tight knots once you have inserted the needle and the thread through this, and then cut the extra thread. This is the cone ready, and this is the pom-pom that we created. Place this pom-pom very lightly into this cone. We don't want to de-shape this cone at the top here. Now insert the needle at the very center here from this lower side and take this out from the center of this cone like this. We want to secure the strings of beads at the base of the cone here like this. Make sure that the strings remain at the center of the cone, and then in this needle I'm going to put a few beads of my choice. Please add decoration of your choice. It will definitely come out awesome. Now the last smaller bead here, drag it down at the top of the cone here. See how I have secured it. Nextly, here again we want to create a knot very closer to this top bead. So the same way, wrap this yarn around this finger, insert the needle from one side. We are securing the top bead by working knots. You can create more than one knots till the bead is well secured. Again, I'm working one more knot here the same way. So this knot is well put as close as possible to this top bead. Nextly, take out the needle from the thread as we are going to crochet chains. So nextly, I'm going to work a slip knot like this. This also has to remain as close as possible to the bead. So I'm working like this. Drag it down towards the knot. So the slip knot is created on the hook. Now work chains. Just keep chaining and keep chaining till you reach a length of around 26 centimeters or 30 centimeters. This will be our loop above the lumba to tie it with the bangle. So take it to any length between 26 centimeters to 30 centimeters here like this. Keep chaining. So here I have chained it enough. This is around 30 centimeters, 15 centimeters on one side, and I have secured the chains with the knot as well. Again, I'm going to thread my needle with this loose end, and we are going to take this needle back through these beads in steps like this. Again, from this bead down towards the top of this cone, and then again from the center of the cone down, push it down towards this red knot that we had already created like this. So this is how it looks on this side. The loop is created above the lumba. Nextly, just secure putting a few knots in this knotted area of red shade. We are securing the thread here. This is the last few knots we are working, and then cut the thread as close as possible like this. So this secures the thread very well in place. This is how it looks at the base, and see how beautiful it looks. It's really a big one, and it really looks beautiful from all the sides. This string is 30 centimeters, 15 centimeter on one side and then doubled. I'm very happy to present this lumba to you. Have fun learning, have fun crocheting. Happy Raksha Bandhan.